And good morning to you. Glad that you're with us here today, 9:46 in the morning. And he is Eric Neal, the YMCA of Indiana County. As we begin this month of August, our conversation brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Eric, good morning.
Good morning to you.
It's good to have you with us here today. Hey, we're entering the month of August. That means that there's not all that much time left in the Mack Park pool season, but there's still plenty of time for folks to get the kids in the pool and teach them how to swim, huh?
Oh, my, yes. Yeah, we've got swimming lessons at the Y and at Mack Park.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about that because obviously you want your kids to know how to swim, to not be afraid of the water, and to be safe around the pool.
Yeah. We do lessons. We start kids as early as 6 months old.
Wow. Okay. So tell folks how they can get involved in swim lessons from the YMCA.
Yeah, sure. We have lessons in the mornings over at Mack between 9:30 and 11 every day. So those are obviously they're outdoor lessons, so they're a little weather dependent as to how the kids will receive the weather. Like today it's a little chilly, but most days of summer we've been fortunate. It's been pretty warm.
Yeah.
Or we have lessons in the evenings or weekend over at the Y for folks that need something after work or on a Saturday morning, and obviously a little more climate controlled there. But it is summer. People like to be outside, so that's why we offer the outdoor lessons.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mack Park Pool is such an exciting event. I mean, that's a great place to be and a wonderful atmosphere. But the swim lessons do go on all season long or all year long, don't they?
Yeah. We run lessons year round. It's just so important. It's one of the things that is most important to us at the Y is to help kids learn how to swim. So we even have adult lessons, Don.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We always have a class full. I mean, it's very rewarding to see that adults are trying not to be afraid of the water. It's hard because it's a little bit more of a learned fear for adults than kids. Because they understand what their challenges are and their fears. But to see those adults come in, it's great to see them work hard and learn how to swim as well.
Yeah. Now, are we talking mostly young adults or older adults learning to swim?
All ages.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not uncommon to have a class of adults that range in age from maybe 25 to 65.
And I would guess then that the technique for teaching adult swim is different than it is for kids, right?
A little bit because they're stronger. The kids, they're still, especially the little ones, they're still trying to figure out how their body works in some instances. But that's why you want to get them in early because then swimming becomes second nature to them.
Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting, too, as well with kids. Maybe they haven't learned what fear is all about, so they just go, and when they just go, sometimes that can get them into a bit of a problem. Adults, maybe the other end of the spectrum, maybe they've just been fearful all their life, and so that's something they have to overcome. But if somebody wants to do swim lessons with the Y, either at Mack Park or at the Y itself, what do they need to do?
Well, you could go online. We have a little kind of a what lesson should I sign up for tool that's on our website. Okay. Helps you figure out what's the appropriate lesson for you. Or if you don't want to go that route and you just want someone to tell you, we can do that too. We can do a quick assessment of somebody and just test a few baseline things to determine what's the appropriate class for them. And then we get them in. Most of our classes year-round last 7 weeks, and it's once a week for 7 weeks. In the summertime, as I mentioned a little bit ago, we do the daytime lessons, and it's Monday through Thursday for 2 weeks in a row, so they get 8 lessons in 2 weeks. And we do that maybe 5 times throughout the course of the summer, so it's all summer long. And then we also have private swimming lessons. If you don't want to do the whole group scene, or if the schedule that we have for lessons doesn't work for any of your times, we do one-on-one private swimming lessons as well. We do an awful lot of those also.
I would guess that for kids, in addition to the actual technique of learning how to swim, learning how to behave yourself around a pool, in other words, diving in and things of that nature, that has to be covered. It's a very important part of the process, too.
It absolutely is. I mean, our swimming lessons, we take what is the YMCA's national program, and we actually add a little bit to it, make it a little bit more of a comprehensive program where we teach a higher level of ability than maybe what the national program suggests, because we really want to produce swimmers. And then we also incorporate the whole water safety aspect. Here in our communities, we have a lot of ponds and creeks and rivers and streams and lakes, and all sorts of things for people to find themselves in water.
Yeah.
And we just want to try to help them be safe.
Yeah, and
We actually
backyard
partner
pools.
with the United Way to do a Safety Around Water program every summer. We usually do that for free at the beginning of the summer.
Yeah, and backyard pools are an important part of that as
Absolutely.
well. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so we've been talking about getting yourself involved in swim lessons from the Y, whether you're a kid or an adult. There are a lot of things going on at the Y, and here we are in the month of August, and I'm sure that programs have started up this summer, and maybe some are summer-oriented, but the fall is coming, and that means opportunities for folks to get involved in other programs. What's on the upcoming schedule?
Well, we're working on a few new things for the fall. Also with the Olympics, we always, especially the Summer Olympics, we always see a big uptick in swim team. I'm not quite getting off the aquatics thing yet. Mm-hmm. But with as well as the United States does in the Olympics and swimming, we always have a big uptick, which we're looking forward to getting a lot more young kids involved in our swim team, which will start in September. Mm-hmm. But we're going to be doing a rugby program over at the Y this fall. The high school rugby team has, although it's a new program, they've had some tremendous success. So we're working with their coaches to do a youth rugby program starting in September. So we're pretty excited about that. Mm-hmm. We have some new family programs that we're going to do September through December, once a month, just as a fun family program in the evenings for family members and kids and things like that. We're going to do a bonfire and cookout and some stuff like that. And then a real new commitment to group exercise and everything as we enter the fall. We're going to launch a new schedule for exercise classes and add some new classes to the schedule.
All right, so that's a lot of things. And then you do like leagues. You do flag football, right?
We do. We do youth flag football and adult.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. And basketball is always a part of all of that. I guess what I'm getting at, Eric, is where do we find out about YMCA programs and what might fit our schedules?
Yeah. So our fall programs will start here just after Labor Day in September. And we're working on finalizing all of the schedules for all of our fall programs now. So they'll be on our website here in the next week or 10 days, mm-hmm. and people can see all the different things that will happen. We run 2 fall schedules. The first will be for September and most of the month of October, and then the other will be for the rest of the month of October up until before Christmas time.
Yeah. Right now you're in the midst of helping Indiana with the Indiana School District with its summer camp program, right? Is that just started up again?
Yeah, they've got nearly 400 kids in that program. It's been a great program. This is their second 3-week session, and we're delivering the fun activities. They're doing the reading and math portion of it, and we're doing the fun activities and the swimming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the kids actually come over to the pool at the Y? Or rather...
no, we use the junior high school pool.
Oh, you use the junior high pool. That's pretty smart.
Yeah.
I like that.
Now, we did do a fun day for them at the conclusion of their first session where we had all 400 kids over at MAC.
Uh-huh.
And that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. One of the things about this summer camp program is it came together so quickly, and it's amazed me how coordinated it has been. There's just been a lot of people that put a lot of hard work into making sure this thing was a success.
Well, yeah, the folks at the school district really had a nice commitment to making sure that they could help address some of the distance learning challenges through COVID. I mean, it's hard to replicate how you learn in a classroom on a computer. Especially when none of us are used to that. I mean, we're very face-to-face people. We've never had to do the whole virtual learning thing. So I think they did a great job in delivering it over the course of the school year on the fly. But some of the kids, especially in our area, people have internet challenges.
Yeah.
So they really need to help get kids back on track, and they've done a nice job with that with this program in the summer with reading and math. So they've pulled it together quickly. They've done a great job. We've been happy to be a part of it. We were glad that they included us, and we've tried to provide the fun aspect for kids.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you've done a good job of it, by golly. Hey, we're heading into the month of August. That means we still got plenty of summer left. We've got August, and we've got most of September before we really start to think about getting indoors for cold weather programs, if you will. People want to join the Y, or they want to take part in exercise. You mentioned exercise classes coming up, and they've spent this summer, the spring and summer, getting themselves moving and getting their physical capabilities shined up a little bit and their skills honed. How do we keep that edge and not fall into winter doldrums?
Well, for the last, what's it now, 17 months, We've really all kind of been off of our routines and had to create new ones, and it's hard. I think that one of the biggest missing pieces with what the reality has been for the last year and a half is the whole the social aspect of why we exercise. I mean, we all want to get healthy and stay fit, but it's certainly a lot more fun when you do it around other people.
Yeah.
And I think that that's one of the things that, when you're working out on your own independently at home or whatever, if it's a bad weather day, you're a little less motivated to go out and do it. Or if you're tired that day, having a class and things like that you're committed to going to do with friends, whether it's the Y or any place else.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get out and do it with other people because they really become your support structure and they help you stay on track. And that's the thing is, make a plan, have a goal, and then just stay on track. And if you need to do that at the Y, we'd love to have you come do it at the Y, or if there's another place that's best for you, then do it there.
Check it out at icymca.org, or you've got a good Facebook page going too, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. He's Eric Neal, YMCA of Indiana County. Hey, Eric, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having us, Todd. Appreciate it.
Have a great day.
You too, buddy.
It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160.